Hi, good morning. Welcome to Wedding Wednesday. Yeah, we haven't been here for a while, so you might notice we have a little bit of a different view going on if you've been one of the people that have spent some time following us with our social media and our Wedding Wednesdays. We've had a lot going on in the months of September and October. We have so many new clients, we have so many new opportunities, we are bringing new locations and territories into our portfolio to support our clients. I wanted to show the happy face mug because some of you actually like that I have the happy face mug always sitting with me. It's still here, just can't see it all the time. So we have a lot going on, but we thought it would be something that would be important to talk with you guys today a little bit about expectation. So everybody wants everything for nothing. I get it. I'm exactly the same way. I want the most I can get in every situation for the least amount of money to be spent. So I think that that's a pretty common theme. We all would love to have something for free. Unfortunately, there's very few things that are free in this world. And often that old adage, you get what you pay for, really comes back to get you, right? And you hear it all the time, people saying, oh, I wish I had spent a bit more. Oh, I wish I had went with that other option. I chose this one because it was less expensive. And now I'm disappointed in the product or the service that I received. So it's a sad, sad thing. We always want to help our clients to achieve the grandest, most amazing event that they can imagine with the least amount of money. And I come from a long line of frugal people, so I think I can understand where you're coming from really, really well. I also have a lot of tools and techniques that I've discovered and I've learned over the years with this business that I can support people with. I can help you to achieve those results that you're looking for and, really see how we can minimize the spend and maximize the event. So let's talk about a few things. Hi, Kim. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. So I just kind of threw together a little funny little thing back here. It's not by any stretch of the imagination pretty, but it's just kind of get you some idea of what it is you're thinking. So first of all, why hire a wedding planner? Well, hiring a wedding planner for a lot of people is just to keep them on task, keep them organized. In the case of a destination wedding, it's so important to have somebody on your side in the country that you are planning to get married in. There is so much variance in culture, expectation, even just the steps to get things done can be really, really different. So that's something that's really important. But one of the best reasons to hire a wedding planner, even if it's a local planner, even if you've lived in your city or your town forever and you know everybody, planners come with set amount of discounts associated with them. And typically a great planner can negotiate well for you, even if it is with one of your vendors, perhaps, that they are not familiar with, or they can bring some amazing vendors to you in the form of reduced costs, just because of the relationship that they have, the fact that they bring these vendors repeat business often, that creates an awful lot of, a team sharing environment and a lot more of a desire to work together for the benefit of the client. When I say vendors, I'm talking about people like florists, decorators, DJs, bands, cake decorators, designers, day of coordinators, you name it, the sky's the limit, officiants. All of those things are really, really important when you're considering your special day and how you're going to pay for your special day, because let's face it, weddings are not cheap. So let's just talk a little bit about photography. I don't know if you can see, I actually did kind of something a little bit funny here. There's a picture here of this couple. They're sitting on a wall. Beautiful couple. His head is cut off. So I have to tease my mom a little bit here if she's watching. Hi, Scott. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. My mother always says she can't take a picture without cutting somebody's head off, and it's true. I've seen a lot of her photos, and a lot of people are missing their heads. So, or you could have something like Codio Photography here, said I could use this picture. They're professional photographers. They travel around the globe. Amazing. Live part-time in Dominican Republic, part-time in Canada. do incredible work. So photography is so important. These are the things that are going to hang on your wall for the rest of your life. These are this is your children's history. This is your family history. This is a documented event, and it should be documented well. So, you can cut corners. You can hire Uncle Jim, who just got his brand new digital camera and hasn't played with all the buttons, or you could hire a professional. Professionals do not have to cost a ton of money. They absolutely can. And the more seasoned they are, the more experienced they are, the more they are going to cost you. But you can get some amazing people coming out straight out of school or just creating their portfolio, and they're willing to cut you some deals so that they can get that experience and get their name out there. And those often come at a really reduced rate. I know for destination weddings, we have a plethora of vendors that we find that work in almost any price point. So it's not a one size fits all. That's the other way your wedding planner can help you. So making sure that they match you with the best vendors for your particular needs, not what they feel that your wedding should look like. Same as food, if you say, I want to feed the guests at my wedding and you want to feed them on $10 a head, even in Dominican Republic, we can't do that. It's not something that's achievable. We always say, here's some tips. Pick local produce, pick local foods, pick local catering options. Make sure your menu is inclusive of where you are. So if you're in Alberta, you're probably going to buy Alberta beef. If you're in Dominican Republic, you're probably going to want to serve more Dominican dishes. If you're in Mexico, maybe have a taco station, those types of things. So you want to make sure that you're picking things that are local, that the chefs there know how to prepare, and that they have access to all of the spices and all of the ingredients. If they have to import, it's going to get really costly for you. So consider that, or consider cheeseburgers if you want $10 per person. Flowers, same thing. You have to be really open about what it is that you are wanting to have and express that. And if you don't have any preferences, again, go with local in-season florals that are going to match your decor, but they're going to give you the best bang for your buck. Now, if you are looking for something in the form of a cake that looks, say, like this one, that's probably a 5-foot tall cake. It's covered in flowers and gold filigree. It is absolutely amazing. It's stunning. But your budget is more for that one, a single layer with a little bit of flowers on top. I'm not saying one is more beautiful than the other, to be honest with you. I actually like the smaller one better, but that's my preference, and you should have a preference. But don't expect that you're going to achieve this cake on that budget, because it's just not realistic. Even the best wedding planner cannot give you this cake on this budget. So, just being realistic with what you want. Venues, make sure that your planner has access to your venue. They should be doing a site visit for you. Making sure that your venue is as it's promised, especially, I can't stress this enough, in a destination environment. Hi, Althea. Mwah. Good to see you, my friends. Thank you for joining us. So yes, making sure your venue is really what's important. All of those components are there. So if you're going online and you're looking on Airbnb, Flipkey, all of those, not a problem. It's a great option. If you're looking at resorts, those are great options, but make sure that the photography that they're using is current photography. I have actually had a wedding where we had them painting up to 20 minutes before the ceremony started, because the villa that they had rented was not as it was depicted in the pictures. The pictures were at least 5 years old. And if you know anything about salt air can do a lot of damage in a small amount of time, as my friend Debbie, who buys a barbecue every year almost. That being said, so make sure that the person that you are hiring has the ability to go there, check out your venue, make sure it is exactly what it is that they're saying it is online. So that's important. It'll save you a lot in the long run, and those pictures will be more beautiful. Even your location. So say you pick a beautiful venue, you've got an amazing place that you want to have this. And then there's a natural disaster. So the property managers may or may not be honest with you about what happened during that natural disaster. Forest fires can happen, hurricane seasons can happen, flooding can happen, any types of things can happen, and you want to be sure that what you're getting is what it is represented online. That's really important. Now, most importantly, let's talk about planners, because that's who I am and that's what I do. And why would you want to hire a planner? So all of the things that we just talked about, those are the most important reasons that you hire a planner. But most important outside of those is pick someone who understands you, who understands your budgets and your wants and your needs. They should want to give you the wedding that you want, not the wedding that they want to produce for you. That's so important. So making sure that you get the person who fits your needs, even if maybe they are slightly less expensive or slightly more expensive. Now, with everything that we've talked about today, here's a rule that you can absolutely 100% bank on. If you talk to 10 wedding planners and they all quote you a price for doing your particular event, and their quotes are all similar at least, then you have one who seriously is undercutting. Question that, and my experience tells me run, because they are not going to be able to do all that they've said. And I'm currently working on hopefully establishing an event for the clients who their wedding planner canceled on them. When I asked to see the quote for the wedding, I am just shocked at what they are saying that they could have done. And I know why they canceled on them. Their wedding is in February. We are now in November. And the reason they canceled is they can't do it for what they have said. It's impossible to do it for what they have said. So, be cautious, do your homework, research, ask the questions, ask them again, get it in writing, and have an amazing, amazing wedding or event. I hope this helped a little bit. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email us. You can info@destinationdreamweddings.com, email there. You can write on this, I guess, probably. You can respond to this. I did a little poll on this one, so let's see your answers on that. And I hope you all have an amazing Wedding Wednesday, and we'll see you all again soon. Take care for now.